I wanted to ask you about a couple of criticisms that I usually hear uh, about Axie, or that I have heard before. So this idea that you mentioned, that gamers are playing Axie just because they want to earn the different associated tokens, not because the game is fun in itself. What do you think about that criticism? Too, I think that it's more broadly about play to earn than Axie itself.
Yeah, it's probably the most common criticism of play to earn itself, right? Starting with Axie, but with like the entire space. And I think the how I would reply to that is that number one, a game has to be fun, right? Like a game has to be fun for people to come in to play it, and then the earnings are there as a way to incentivize people to do certain actions. So, for example, Pixels is actually a great example of this. People can earn the pixel token in the game, but it's also a very social game. For example, my dad, who's over 70, he plays like a couple of hours every day. My sister is playing, my brother is playing. We formed a little guild where we're actually like farming together. And of course, the earning is good because it kind of gives us a goal to do together. But the earning is not the point of us playing the game. It's because we're doing something actually as a family that we're doing, and we're now all adults. And this is the first time we've actually played the game together, and that's very enjoyable, right? So I think that's the like the earnings. If you see this in airdrops or any campaign, the earnings are a way to attract people probably to your product, and that is like one of the biggest strengths of crypto. But what gets them to stay is the application itself, whether it's a game or anything else. So a good game will use earnings as a way to get people into the game, but how that economy is designed, what people will spend on, how people will stay and enjoy is really up to how well the game is made.
Okay, right. And do you think that Web3 games are at that stage now that, you know, are they able to compete in kind of how fun they are with Web2 games?
Yeah, absolutely. I do think so. Like two of my favorite games right now are Pixels and Parallel. Again, Pixels is a casual farming game that is available on Ronin Network, and then Parallel is a trading card game that is available on Base. And these are games that I think can compete with like any Web2 game on like how enjoyable they are to play. But now they have the added power of the Web3 mechanics, the earning mechanics, the digital ownership that I think makes it stand out apart from the rest of the Web2 games long term.